Hi there guys, Welsh Hunter here, and we are back on 7 Days to Die. So we're going to build this ramp attack spike pit type of thing. 2 ramps with about 10 blocks in the middle facing each other. So basically it looks like a jump and for a bikes really. But with spikes in the middle for these lovely zombies. So go into your interactive menu and grab some stainless steel blocks and some 50 pillar. 15 across then guys, on either ramp. I put the what I've done with the second ramp on the top right hand corner, as you can see. So you want to build basically 15 across the road and then basically 15 either side to make a block, like a square. So after you've done that guys, it'll look something like this. So what you want to do then is grab some 50 pillar and some metal fencing, whatever that's called, looks like bars, and basically chuck that across on the other one as well. So these basically you will be able to fight zombies on the bottom floor of this pit. So after that guys, you want to get this is what it'll look like, so with a few tweaks. So you want to get some of your blocks now, and you're going to want to start building up and over the actual pillars, which will house basically start making a bit of a shelter for yourself, and you'll see why. So you want to get your blocks and right over the top, easy as that guys, and it'll be similar on the second side. Obviously you can do what you want with these guys, but you know, make it your own. This is how I'm doing it, and I thought I'd show you, so why not. As you can see guys, we've got to the edge now and we are starting to build. So this is what you're faced with. You've got a square with some pillars, and then you're going to start building up. This is where it gets a bit more complicated, but we're going to crack on. This is what we're going to do. So you're going to want to build one up on top of that one and start building across. Start what looks like steps, and basically you're building steps all the way up, so until you're in line with the other side where your pillars are. So you're going to be really high. So basically this is going to be making a load of steps going up, and you just repeat this over and over and over again. So let's get rid of that top right hand corner and just concentrate on this one, because you're just going to have to do the same on the second one, so you're going to know what to do. After that then guys, you just repeat the same steps over and over and over again. It's very repetitive, but it's a cool looking base, and I quite like it, so who cares? And if it works, it works. Obviously in another video we will test this pit out and see if it works. I really hope it works, and hopefully the zombies will go right up the ramp and drop down into the spikes that you will see later on in this build. So as you can see guys, on the inside it looks like steps, on the outside it looks like steps, and you just keep on doing this until you're level with the end. And so we'll just skip forward a bit, and I think we're coming to the end, or at least a halfway point at least. No, we're coming to the end. So yeah, it's there's a lot of steps guys. It's very repetitive, but as you can see it works. And I was a bit apprehensive about this design, because I thought like there's not much support. So but luckily there is a lot of support. They're all resting on each other with the blocks on the side, etc. And you're probably thinking, well, it's flat on the side, it's not steps, it's not ramped. But we probably will put a lot of spikes on this design, and hopefully that'll stop them from trying to knock the sides of the base down. So hopefully that will work. So we're coming to the end of this first build now, and it seems to be looking quite nice. We're going to replace we're going to put all ramps as well, ramp blocks, so it looks like one nice sheet of metal block. So hopefully that will work. So let's have a look. Okay, so we're on our very last level now, so it's just basically a massive drop that side now, as you can see. Obviously, on that top right hand corner, when I had the other build going on, obviously that's what I've done. I've just overlapped it on this footage so you can roughly see what we're aiming for. So don't worry too much if you've obviously just looked then and it's not built. It is going to be there. So yeah, it's just basically that, and this is how it looks. Obviously we've got this massive hole by here now, so we're going to need to fill that up, and it's a very lengthy process and quite repetitive, but you just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until that massive hole is completely covered up. Halfway up then, guys, I'm thinking that we're going to have another level where we can basically, you know, have a second level from where we can shoot from, etc. Bit of a surprise coming, so here we go. So obviously we're at the top now. We've completely covered that massive gap, and we have walked down our steps. So this is what it's looked like. Quite flat on the sides, but we're going to replace, we're going to put like a load of spikes on that, so the zombies are not going to get far. So as you can see, guys, massive ramp. The bottom is going to be used as a fighting area, so you can fight anything. So halfway up that ramp then, guys, on the flat side that we've just filled in, start knocking out some blocks. Obviously with this type of block, it's a lengthy process, and you will go through a lot of augers and crap like that. So let's try and speed things up a bit. Okay, so as you can see, we have the bottom and we have the middle levels. So basically, if you're thinking how are you going to get like up and down, obviously chuck a few ladders inside. It's not going to hurt. So with this now, guys, we want to make these into a massive ramp now. We don't want the steps, because as soon as the zombie gets to the steps, it'll either decide to climb it or it'll decide to knock right through it, and you know, the whole base will be pretty much useless, and we do not want that happening. I try not to swear. I don't want it happening. We want to survive. We want to survive as much as we possibly can. So replace all these steps with ramps, and here we go. So it is one massive ramp now. It looks like you can take a dirt bike on it and just jump that shit. So if you're thinking, what's these wooden blocks? They're just markers, guys. I want 10 to 15 blocks from the first base, and we're going to start the second one. And as you saw on the top right hand corner, that's what we were built. So we'll skip forward now, and there we are. We have both massive giant ramps. So on the halfway point, guys, up both ramps, we're going to have a second level where we can shoot from, etc. As a bit of a fallback point, or if you're playing with friends, you can shoot, you know, from 2 different levels, which is very efficient. So as you can see, this works very nicely. So what you want to do is build a bridge this gap and connect both buildings, as you can see I'm doing right now. So any zombies that will walk up the ramp will land on, you know, a very painful load of spikes. Why did I put that block there? What an idiot. But there we are. So you want to connect both of those middle parts together with like a bit of a bridge over troubled spikes. Not troubled waters, troubled spikes, or very nasty spikes, if that. So basically connect those two with like a mid-level bridge. That would be amazing. So any zombies that come over the top will drop to their deaths into a spike, and any zombies that are on the floor and decide to try and kill you from the sides are going to go straight into spikes on the bottom as well, on the actual ground. So you have 2 fighting opportunities. I'm thinking of taking a few blocks out and adding some metal bars, as you can see. So it did look a bit short, you know, otherwise you'd be lying down. So what you want to do is get some fires, guys, and so we can burn these zombies. So we want to place these right across the whole thing, just on one. I'm only going to do it on one. I'm going to try and like have a different you know, different ways of killing zombies on this one. So like, you know, some spikes, some fires, you know, stuff like that, and I think it'll work lovely. So some fires across here. Obviously, you're going to have to put a load of wood in there. I think you can have blocks of 6,000 wood now. So, you know, you've got plenty of firewood ready to burn those zombies. I can't say alive because they're already dead, but you can burn those zombies. And then just, once you've done that, guys, go ahead and get whatever spikes you want. You can have the wooden spikes, you can have these type of spikes, or you can have the wooden version of these spikes. And you just want to fill this whole area that you've just built to connect both of these ramps. It looks pretty cool. So here we go, and we're on the ground now, guys, and we're just speeding through this now, as otherwise this video is probably going to be like, you know, a 20-minute video, and we don't want that because you probably lose interest. And I'm hoping that you don't, guys, because we've got some amazing news coming up soon, ready for next year. We've got some big plans for next year already. Maybe like another music festival vlog, you know, and I've got another big vlog opportunity ready for about August next year, guys. So I hope you stick around and be a permanent subscriber for that. So just keep an eye out, and we've got a competition coming up, guys, soon. So you know, you might want to stick around for that also. Invite your family, guys. More chance of winning then if you invite your family and friends. You know, you'll have more, basically it'll be based on points type of thing. So if you invite friends to subscribe and, you know, they stick around, then you'll have more of a chance of winning. So as you can see, the spikes have worked very well. And here we go. That is what it looks like, guys. It looks lovely. I'm hoping it works very well. We'll see in another video. So we'll look out for part 2 of this. We've put some lights around, we've put some spikes on the wall, on the sides, so it looks pretty gruesome and painful. You're probably, like, you know, some of you out there are probably thinking this is really impractical, blah 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 blah, but who cares, guys? It's a game at the end of the day. You know, I enjoy making things like this. I only do these videos to see what is possible to make on these things. Obviously, PC is way above us, guys, but so with PS4, we have to make what we can. So watch out for part 2, guys. Please subscribe, like, and comment. Don't forget to invite your friends and family, and watch out, guys, in the next few days for another video for this competition. Bye-bye for now.